Hey everybody, this is Mr. Huma, and today we're doing another Minecraft Redstone video. Now I know that normally we were doing our mini games or our Counter-Strike videos on Monday, but I've been working on a project for the Dome server. Yeah, you might be seeing a Dome episode or two in the near future, or possibly the far future. I don't really know. Sometime in the future. And so I was working on a project for that, and then essentially I just ended up supersizing it. Now, the original project that we were working on, basically we needed 3 different inputs. So for example, diamonds, emeralds, and we'll go with gold. And we needed it so that when you put a diamond into the system, it would give you 7 tickets, for example. While if you were to put an emerald into the system, it would only give you 5 tickets. So the different inputs would give you different output values. So I could assign a number essentially to every different item that I wanted to add to the system. So a diamond was worth 7, emerald 5, for example, gold was worth 3 or something, I don't know. Those are just numbers off the top of my head. And so that's originally what we needed. What I have now is 10 different inputs, all with their own numbers. I think some of them have the same numbers, but it doesn't really matter. 10 different items you can buy stuff with. A way to store how much you have. So instead of just having it, so a diamond gives you 7 items, you can actually have it so it just gives you 7 currency that stores in here, and then as you buy stuff, it removes it out of here. And then we have 8 different items with 6 different prices: $1, $11, $21, $31, $42, and $52. And then you just point this to which item you want to buy. Yeah, so that's basically what we have here. I'm just going to quickly show you guys how it works. I'm not going to show you how to make this because, well, you'll see once you see all the redstone for it. Anyway, let's get going here. I do not remember the values of all these different items. I do believe an iron ingot is worth 8, so when you hit this button, this light should turn on. I was having problems with this light turning on. There we go. And you can hear it making nice cheery notes as your account is slowly filling up. Now this account is not per person. This is just a general account for the entire store. So if I were to leave right now and Matt was to come in here and he was to start using the shop, there would still be 8 currency in here that he could use. Now even if you take the currency out of this, it does not, oh excuse me, it does not affect the store at all. This is just a way of showing you how much you have. This isn't actually what the system uses to test for how much you have. So as you can see down here, we have 6 different lights, and we have 6 different prices: 52, 42, 31, 21, 11, and 1. So as these lights turn on, this means you can buy the very first tier of items. So the very first tier costs $1 because that's the lowest price you can get is $1. Now if this light were to turn on, that would mean your account can buy the $1 item and the $11 item, because the $11 item is essentially like the tier 2 item kind of. It's the next step up in price. It's the second lowest price. And so then as these turn on, you can see, you can visually see here whether you can buy, you know, the cheapest item, the second cheapest, third cheapest, third most expensive, second most expensive, or the most expensive. And as you can see, so and so this here is just to show you so you can visually see exactly how much you have. Because even if all these lights are turned on right here, this does not mean your account is necessarily full. If this dropper is full of items, that means your account is full. So, I mean, people can go ahead, and if they really want to totally troll the shop, they could just take items out of there, and you know, you could do whatever with it. But that you know, if you really wanted to be rude about it, you could do that. Anyway, let's get going here. So we put our iron ingot in there. We got $8 of currency here. I want to buy myself some gravel though, so we're gonna go throw in a coal, as I do believe coal is worth $3. And the world release will have values. Oh, it was worth $5. Okay, so we have $13 now. You can see this second light is turned on, which shows that we have at least $11. So we can now buy tier 2. So let's go select the gravel. Let the redstone do its thing. There we go. We hit this button, press to buy item. And the items will be output up here. Retrieve output here. I mean, that's kind of hidden right there, but that's where the output goes. So you hit the button, that light stays on. You hear the darker sounds as your count is slowly emptying. So we should have 2 left. Is that right? Yeah, because we had 13 before. Subtract 11, that leaves 2. We look up here and we have our precious piece of gravel. Now let's go put in a piece of lapis. Let's see how much this is worth. So we have $2 in here right now. Hit the button. It takes some time. There we go. It fills up our account. We got $2 from that lapis. So some of these items will take longer than others. I do believe the very last item is charcoal. So if we hit that button, it's going to take some time for it to travel through the system and for it to do its thing. There we go. 1, 2. So 2 more items out of that. While diamond is the very first one that it checks for in the system. So that is nearly instant, and it will start adding up to start filling up your account. So the diamond is worth 32. So we should have 2 stacks plus 8, I do believe, of ender pearls here. Let's just let this fill up. And for those of you thinking what happens if you buy stuff while it's filling up, I will show you guys what happens once this finishes here. We're going to go throw another diamond in here. And if you try and throw another item in here while this is filling up, it will mess up. I have a basic system there to try and prevent it, but it only works for everything past the diamonds, I do believe. And don't quote me on that. I haven't really checked the system out a whole lot, but it's just a really basic system. So, you know, if you try and just mass buy a whole bunch of stuff, it will mess up and you will lose currency. So, just saying that up front, you just have to have patience and wait for this light to turn off before you go and input another item into the system. So we have our diamond in the dropper, hit the button, light turns on. Now let's go buy some more gravel, hit that button. You can see it's filling up and removing it at the exact same time and playing the sound effects for it as well. So yeah, I mean, if you really wanted to go off, let's go buy another one here. And we have our gravel up there. We got a second gravel. And it's removing stuff from your account. If you try and buy something when it's already removing items from your account, it will not work. Alright, we're going up on a 3rd gravel here. 4th gravel here, okay. There we go, I think we're done. So we got 4 pieces of gravel, total of 5. So yeah, that's essentially how the system works here. Let's just throw these back in here. All these have different values, and the official release of the world, I will let you guys know exactly what those values are. There'll be a book in the chest and stuff for the values. And then there's an ender chest here. The ender chest is just, you know, if you were to make this in an actual world, it would be kind of handy to have the ender chest. But let's go see what this redstone creation consists of. This is all the redstone for this build here. So it is like crazy big. Like, this is easily the biggest redstone thing that I've ever done in my entire Minecraft career. Yeah, so this is all the redstone here. I'm not going to go into what everything does because that would be easily a 20 to 30 minute add-on addition to however long this video already is. But yeah, so right down here though, I'm just going to quickly explain. This is where it tests for the different inputs. So the very first one here is the diamond. And then if you come down here, the very last one is the charcoal. So it has to travel through all these hoppers and get to the charcoal. And before it will actually start adding to your account if you use the charcoal for the input. And then we have a chest here. So if you put something in that doesn't belong, you could set up a comparator to this hopper and have it go and, you know, maybe have it penalize the account, remove currency from the account, or have a dispenser set up with a poison potion or something. I don't know. You can be creative with that. But yeah, so you can have something set up to punish whoever tries to put an unallowed currency or unallowed input in there. And then down here, this is where it shows your money, but your money is actually down here. This is where your actual money is. So 16, 16, and 5, you can see is the exact same as it was up here. 16, 16, and 5. So I mean, if you really wanted to remove items out of there, you have 0 currency in there right now, but your actual currency is still shown down here, 16, 16, and 5. So we can still go, see, we can buy 4th tier. Alright, let's go buy some diorite. There we go, we got our diorite. Now it is going and removing stuff, and you can see there's nothing here at all. But your actual balance down here is being removed ever so slowly. So yeah, I mean, if you really want to take stuff out of here and just, you know, be a jerk or whatever to whoever's the store owner is, you mean you can do that, and it wouldn't screw too much stuff up, because we still have these lights down here, which will will show you what tier of item you can buy. Yeah, so that's gonna be about it. I don't know if there's going to be a download link in the video, as I do want to do some bug testing on it yet, but I really wanted to show you guys this build. I've been having so much fun with it. 10 hours into it. It's been lots of fun. And I mean, I might have, you know what? I am just going to put the release out there. I haven't really done some major bug testing, just the basics. I know that it functions. But what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to try and break the system. Try spamming that buy button and see if you can break the system. Spam that input button, maybe you can break the system. Maybe you spam both of them at the same time and get a friend in there. I don't know. See what you can do. Maybe spam the buttons and be flipping around the points at item to buy all at the same time. I don't know. Just try and see if you can break the system. If you guys successfully break the system, please let me know. Let me know what you did. Just leave me a comment in this video. Let me know how you did it and what happened, and I will try and recreate it and see what we can do. Yeah, I think that'll be lots of fun. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And if you really want to help me out, please share this video, as we are still trying to hit our goal of 50 subs. We're only 15 away right now, so we're getting pretty close there. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.